good people of YouTube? Mountbatten here. And today, we have some news regarding the Christmas container fiasco. And yes, the title is right. You can actually get a refund for these containers. I'm going to go through the statement that Wargaming posted on the forums, and then we'll talk about what I think about it and all that jazz. So here we go. This is posted by Hoppa in the forums 6 hours ago as of recording this, so around 11:10ish U.S. Central Time. Commanders, we received a lot of questions and comments regarding 2020 Santa containers, and we would like to clarify this situation. As some of you noticed, certain ships in the containers have much higher drop rates than others. Santa containers have worked like this since the very beginning, and until 2018, we even mentioned that peculiarity in the item's description. After 2018, it was not present in the description anymore, as it was deemed excessive to the already detailed description. We're sorry that some of you are left disappointed by the Santa containers this year. We know this is something that a lot of our players look forward to, and the last thing we want is to see you upset approaching holiday season. Thus, we will do the following. We will work on improving this next Santa event with the feedback and concerns you voiced. Until Sunday, December 13th, any player is eligible for a one-time refund request for the Santa crates they purchased. Please refer to customer support if you would like to have a refund. And please note, in order to prevent longer queue times, all purchases you want to refund should be in one request. The refunds will be handled according to normal procedures. The goods from the containers should still be on your account. Otherwise, customer support will have to do a rollback to restore them and process the refund. Regardless of whether you were considering Santa containers at all, we hope you will enjoy all of the holiday activities and gifts this year. Stay tuned for more news on the upcoming celebration. Thank you, good luck, and Pharisees. What a Warships team. So, this actually surprised me. I didn't think they were actually going to offer up refunds. I thought one or two things was going to happen. I thought, one, they were going to come out and say that this is how they always worked, like part of what this statement says, and that's how it is. Or they were going to kind of just blow it off and not really address it too much beyond maybe discussing the drop rates and stuff, if that. So this is pleasantly surprising. I'd like to give Wargaming credit for offering refunds for something that they're saying has always been like this, and they're not wrong about that. If you go back to 2017, you still put up the 2017 Santa container page on Wargaming's website, well, on the Warships website. If you look at each of the containers that they're offering for the Santa containers, you can see they are actually really detailed for this year. They say specifically what each container contains and what premium ships you have a chance of getting. And for the example I'm showing you up on the screen, it should be the mega gift. You have a chance of getting Loyang, Alabama, or a Gallant, and all this other goodies in the container. And then down at the bottom it said, in addition, all containers have a slim chance of granting one of the following vessels. And then it goes through and it shows a big list of premiums at that time. And at this time, back in 2017, it's not a very big list. I think the screenshot shuts off after like the Atago, but it lists about 25 more premiums you could get at that time in 2017. And yeah, it does say you have a slim chance of getting one of these ships, but for the other ships you have a fairly decent chance because they are available directly in the containers. That's what we were seeing this year. We're seeing if you buy like the big containers, you're almost guaranteed to get a Makarov or a California, or I think the Vanguard was the other one you're probably going to get in the big container or whatever. There was about 3 ships that you were pretty much guaranteed you would get that if you bought a decent amount of these containers. And, again, for the price of one big gift container, it was kind of worth it. And still, even with the rewards you were getting in these containers, unless you just really didn't get too lucky and just got a bunch of Frosty Fur tree camos, you were generally getting your money's worth out of it. And if you go to the 2018 page, which they say has the same statement on it, it actually doesn't. I'm not sure if I'm just missing it, but reading the article, it doesn't mention anything about, you have a high chance of getting these ships and a slim chance of getting these ships. And these are the containers that I actually weld back in 2018 when I graduated college. And these ones are actually pretty good too, because you've got a ton of stuff in these containers. Not even talking about the ships, but like doubloons, coal, premium time. I mean, good God, I got so much junk from these containers just trying to get the Missouri back in the day that I was set for a really long time on my account. This is before the channel even took off that much. I was just graduating college. I had a job before I graduated, so I had some money to spend over. So I spent it pretty liberally on these containers, and I got a lot of premium ships too. I even did a video breaking down these containers, comparing what I got to what I spent, and I got like $200 more worth of stuff than what I spent. I think I spent like $700, and once I added everything up, I got like $959 worth of stuff out of these containers. So I spent a lot, but I also got a lot too. But yeah, it doesn't say it on this site anywhere that you have a good chance of getting these premium ships, then you have some chance of getting these premium ships. Which, if that's how it works, and it apparently does, that's fine. Wargaming can run World of Warships however they want. It's their game. But I think the issue I have, and a lot of other people have too, is that they aren't being very clear about how these containers exactly work. And that's the big issue that I have, at least. If what they're saying is true, and it's worked like this, and always has worked like this, which does certainly seem like it always has worked like this, then they do need to be very clear about how it works. And the thing too is, right before this, we had the black ship fiasco, and it was nowhere near as big as the container issues, where people didn't understand that you had to already have the standard version of the black ship in your port in order to get the 2500 doubloons mission for that ship, because that kind of acts as a rebate or kind of as a compensation for, let's say, if you buy some black containers and you get Massachusetts B, but you already have Massachusetts in your port. So since that ship is pretty much just a clone of the Massachusetts but just black, they give you a 2500 doubloon rebate, kind of, to either buy more containers with, if you could only afford to buy a couple containers and you got a ship you already got, or just to compensate you for already having that ship in your port. And that was pasted, like I discussed in the black ship video, pretty much all over their website, and people still didn't understand that. It was in the description too of the black bundle. Now, it wasn't in the description of the black ships as clearly, but it did say in the description, you get the common mission for Jean Bar if you're reading the description of the Jean Bar B. And that's like, okay, they put it there, but some people misread it. And I know people commented in the forums about this, and people said they contacted Wargaming support about this too, so they should have known going into this Santa container event that unless they specifically clarified how these containers work, then this was going to happen. And, of course, there's the argument that they were just being shady just to earn more money out of it. But since they're offering refunds now, I don't really see it that much if that was their plan. I mean, because this was probably one of the most discussed issues on World of Warships YouTube streams and forums and other posts for the entire weekend. I mean, shoot, on my stream when I was running my test, we got the most viewers that I've ever gotten at one point in time on live stream. I think we almost hit like 400 live watchers, which is a lot for my Friday night live stream. So yeah, it was a highly discussed topic. So I don't know 100% sure, and none of us can say 100% for sure if it was shady business dealings or they really were just going along as normal. Because yeah, the 2019 Santa container page, they don't mention, again, these ships are going to drop at a higher rate than these ships. Again, it just seems like they assumed that the player base already knew, but like I just said, with the Black Friday event fiasco that we had, you would think they would know that, hey, we need to be really specific. Now, they do say they're going to take our feedback and make the next event better. I mean, again, it's their game. It doesn't matter what they do with their game or how they run their game. That's up to them. And I mean, people will buy these containers even knowing that, these low tier ships have a much higher chance of dropping than these high tier ships. I know people that were aware of this information. They still dumped money, a lot of money, a whole lot of money into this event just trying to get the ships that they wanted to get. So, I mean, I don't think it'll cut into their profit margin that much because, I mean, whales are going to whale. Doesn't matter what the chance are, they're going to do it. But, I mean, they're offering refunds if you want to do that. Again, just follow the normal procedures for requesting a refund on your account. You just go to the player support page, the customer service page, submit a ticket. There's a section for refunds there. Just click on that, and they do say you need to include all of your purchases at once to make it go by as quick as possible. So if you bought like 5 container bundles, just make sure you include that into your request ticket, or it's going to take a little while. Now, if you have used any of the items that you got in the containers, so like coal, signal flags, premium time, or doubloons, they are going to have to roll back your account. So what that does is it basically, let's say you bought like 3 containers on Sunday, and one of those containers gave you a bunch of coal, and you use that coal to maybe buy like thunder or something. What they'll have to do is roll your account back to just before you bought that container, which means you're not going to have your thunder anymore, and the coal that you got with the containers are going to be gone, of course, and it's going to be like you just time travel back to like Sunday before you bought that set of containers. So just be aware if you do that, because I mean, the containers do still give you plenty of pretty good stuff right now. Coal, premium time. I mean, I think I got like 6 months of premium time out of one set of the containers that I got, so that was kind of nice. And then the coal that I got too, and the special signal flag. So just take that into consideration too. But if you want your refund, you can for sure do it. And I mean, hey, do it, get your money back, and move on. And just be aware, moving into 2021, when this event comes around again, be realistic to see if they do change the descriptions for the containers for 2021. So that's the end of this fiasco for now. And I mean, like I said at the start of the video, I think it's a pretty decent response from Wargaming. What I think would take it from a pretty decent response to a really good response is that if they go right now and change all of their descriptions in the premium shop and on their website to specify that, hey, these containers have a very high chance of dropping these ships here and a very slim chance of dropping these ships here. Because like I said, if you're doing that, you're being honest, you're being open, you're being transparent, which with a lot of stuff recently, Wargaming has been. This really took me by surprise and I think that's what got a lot of people off guard too, is that, they've been open with the commander rework, with the submarines, with a lot of the other updates and changes that are coming to the game. They've been pretty open with this stuff, and a lot of people, myself included, when we saw that, you have a 1 of 105 chance of getting one of these ships, and some of these ships are even pretty rare ships, a lot of us thought, oh, so it's an equal chance all around, but, we get here and the containers just have a bunch of Makarovs in them, and that's a bit frustrating for many people, myself included. So, again, hopefully Wargaming learns for this and will be as specific as they can in the future. Like I discussed earlier, I would think they would already have that information in hand already, but evidently not. Could have been an honest mistake, could have been something nefarious. We will never know 100% for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. You think this is a genuine response, or you think this is kind of like they got caught, so they had to do what they had to do? Let me know in the description down below, and in the comments down below. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. So anyway, guys, hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way now to 25,000 subscribers, and we just passed 20,000 subscribers here not too long ago. And I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.